It's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for a while. And today in this video, I'm going to do my top 5 cell phone pet peeves. Now, I can get pretty addicted to my cell phone. I like my cell phone, but I do have them things that bother me about having a cell phone, and these are my personal reasons that bother me about having a cell phone. And just so you guys know, I'm not saying having a cell phone is bad. I just give me 1 second, sorry about that. I'm just saying here are some things that I don't like about cell phones. I know we all get pretty addicted to our cell phones, especially now because we don't have a lot to do, because some of us aren't either going to work, or some of us just get bored sometimes, and we need something to keep us busy. But sometimes it's good to take a break from technology. I know I definitely sometimes need to take a break from technology, but honestly, that's all we can do right now. So anyway, I'm going to talk about my top 5 cell phone pet peeves. These are personal pet peeves that I have with cell phone, and if these don't bother you guys as much, that's totally fine. We're all different, so I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be people texting me while I'm walking. So the reason why I can't stand people texting me when I'm walking is like I can't keep stopping to look at my cell phone because I have to go to places, like I have to go to work or I have to go volunteer and stuff. I really get annoyed when people text me when I'm trying to walk because I don't like to stop and look at my cell phone. I like to keep walking until I get to the place I need to go to, and it drives me crazy. Sorry, there was a lens flare. I thought I had like a spot on my shirt, but it's actually a lens flare on my camera. Anyway, so I hope that doesn't bother anybody. So, so I just don't like when people text me when I'm walking, because I don't like looking at my cell phone when I'm walking, because I don't think that's very safe, because I probably could run into the street and get hit by a car. That's really not safe. It's just a bad idea. Number 2 on my list would have to be people texting me nonstop. Now, this is one thing that really annoys me, is if a certain person just keeps texting me and they won't stop, even if I ask them nicely not to text me so much. And it's just hard to get them to understand that I don't want to keep answering my cell phone all the time for them, and it's just super duper annoying, and sometimes I have to block that certain person so they understand that I don't want to keep answering my cell phone all the time. Number 3 on my list has to be my text messages not going through. Now, this is one thing that bothers me about my phone. This phone is about 2 years old. It still works great. It stays charged up to a certain amount of time, and it's a really good phone. So one thing that drives me crazy is sometimes my text messages don't always go through, so I have to keep restarting my phone in order to get my text messages to go through. Sometimes it's because my phone bill wasn't paid, or sometimes it's because I'm not in a very good place I'm not in a very good part of my house that doesn't always give the best service for text messages. So yeah, sometimes I gotta move around my house in order to text, which I don't mind, but I just hate when I have to text them when I'm trying to get back to somebody and my text messages are not going through. Number 4 on my list had to be people looking over my shoulder to see what I'm doing on my phone. Now, I do get pretty nosy sometimes, like I'll eavesdrop into other people's conversations, but I don't look over their shoulder to see what they're doing on their phone. I feel like that's a little bit too personal, and sometimes some of my friends do that on accident. It's just a lot of them don't really understand personal space, but a lot of them are still learning and stuff, and sometimes when my friends ask me what I do on my phone, it does kind of bother me. I'm not saying all my friends do this, but it really annoys me when some of my friends do this, but it's just they're still remembering to learn not to be nosy of other people's personal business. So sometimes if that happens, I just walk away. Number 5 on my list had to be people looking at text messages or people texting while I'm walking. Now, this is one thing I think is super duper dangerous. This really bothers me quite a lot, is seeing people. I think it may sound weird, like it's an awkward pet peeve, but this is one pet peeve that drives me absolutely crazy with people and their phones, is how a lot of people will walk while looking at their cell phones. That is not a safe idea, because you could trip or fall, because it's important to pay attention to where you're going and not look down at your cell phone, because that is not safe, because you could either trip or fall or walk into the street and get hit by a car. I really cannot stand when people do that. I know it probably sounds weird that it's one of my biggest pet peeves, about cell phones, but it drives me crazy when people look at their phones while walking or text while walking, because it's not safe. You guys need to be aware of your surroundings. I understand technology is very addicting, but we all have to understand that if we want to be safe, we got to pay attention to our surroundings in the outside world rather than our cell phones. Okay, so those are my top 5 cell phone pet peeves. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. I post every day of the week and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!